Hello there.
Yo, this might be a little bit of recency bias, and as you can see, I've hit the record button right after clicking stop record for the last episode. Might be a little bit of recency bias, but that was one of my favorite episodes of Lost to date, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely phenomenal stuff. I feel like it was so good. It was so good. I feel like time travel done right thus far, in my opinion. It hasn't, I don't know. I lived in the moment for that episode and I absolutely loved it. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and field student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting shot. And we have been watching Lost for the very first time. To say season 5 had been absolutely cooking is an understatement. We have all 4 corners of the stove turned on and we're cooking with gas in all the pots, everything. We're adding ingredients to all of them and they're all flaming at the moment. But yeah, we are up to episode 9 today. This one is titled Namaste. It sounds like a banger. We're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Not even a previously on Lost. We're getting right into it. Okay. We're getting right into it.
Sitting in first class, curly hair, dark eyes.
What about him?
He's one of the Oceanic Six. Guy's got nerves of steel, man. He survives a full-on commercial airliner crash. Now he's back flying over the same South Pacific.
Yeah, well, maybe he doesn't believe that lightning will strike twice in the same place.
Saeed's just accepted the moment.
You all right there, Frank?
Dude, you might want to fasten your seatbelt.
Yeah, so this is where Caesar said last episode. I'm sorry, the episode before.
What?
That he was looking at Hurley and he just disappeared when the flash happened. Because if we look at the Hydra station, right, from the episode, 2 episodes before, if that was the same Ajira plane, it looked pretty intact on the Hydra island.
What?
Stall.
Restarting 2. Altimeter reading 650.
So Frank must have pulled off the miracle and landed everything.
Give me more power.
Sorry, landed the plane.
You're gonna rip us apart. Do it.
We got Frank Lapidus, man, because I was worried about the lives of all these 78 passengers previously.
Is that a runway? Full flaps.
That's the only thing they can hear over the radio. The transmission, the French transmission. They got Frank Lapidus, man.
Come on. We're running out. We're running out.
That CGI looking like Flight Simulator X, man. And that's why the plane itself was sort of in the jungle. Okay, okay. Yeah, man. Oh, everyone made it. The pilot knows what's going on.
Frank,
Son,
you alright? Oh my God, what happened?
I don't know. Where's everyone else? Jack and Kate and Hurley. Where'd they go?
They're gone.
Gone. Gone where?
How would I know?
Yeah, the island pulled them apart, man. The island wanted them in those positions. 30 years. Brother, oh my gosh. "30 years earlier." Did that just say 30? I just thought they landed on the Hydra island and the island miraculously or magically pulled them apart to land on the actual island itself because it needed them to be there. What the fudge?
You're alive. Dude, I can't believe it. Oh.
Is you on the ribs there, Kong?
Come.
The
Actually missed that.
nicknames,
you too,
man.
Hugo.
Sawyer?
I'm a married man now.
Good to see you, Kate.
You too, James.
John's dead.
Dead? How?
Doesn't matter. He's gone.
So what's up with you guys in the old Dharma jumpsuits?
Well, that's a long
You didn't
story.
tell him?
No, I was waiting for you.
Tell us what?
We're in the Dharma initiative.
They came back to the island?
No, we came back. And so did you. It's 1977.
When are we?
What?
So they're still in the present on the Hydra Island. They're in 2007. Yeah? And this is 1977. So the pocket of energy or time operates differently on the
You're
island?
telling me that you've been here,
Both islands, sorry?
living with the Dharma initiative for the past 3 years.
That's right. How long has it been for you since the chopper?
3 years.
Hey, Jen, this is Miles. Where are you?
If I don't report in soon, they'll send out a patrol. What should we do with them?
Dude, your English is awesome.
What we do is we bring them in.
Bring us in where?
Back to the barracks at Dharmaville. Can't be wandering around in the jungle with the hostiles.
The hostels?
The others.
What about everyone else from the plane? They could still be out there.
What do you mean, everyone else?
You didn't come back alone. Saeed was on the plane too, Lapidus.
Jen, hold up. Where are you going? The flame. If a plane landed on the island, Brzezinski will know. Hold on, we gotta think about this.
Going to the flame station.
Other than you and Jin, who else is still here?
Hang on. There he is.
So Juliet glowing.
Are they here now?
Out to North Point. Wait for me to tell them what to do.
How did they get...
I'm not sure. They said they were on a plane.
So the others are still in the present with Locke, technically. 2007. Like,
I don't understand it any more than you do. But they're here. And I gotta find a way to bring them in before somebody else finds them. They screw up everything we got here.
There's a sub coming in this afternoon.
hey! Good to see it intact. Good to see it intact.
I need to know if a plane landed on the island.
If a plane landed here.
Yes.
He's at 3 years.
What, so you think if a plane landed on our island, I'd be over there just building my model? That I wouldn't have called anyone? That I wouldn't have put out an alert?
Maybe you missed it. Can you check with the other
I
station?
just told you I would not be.
Check with the other stations.
So those in the Hydra station are 30 years in advance, right? They're still in the present, technically. Maybe it's just the pocket of energy operates differently, or...
Attention all stations, this is a system-wide broadcast from Radzinski at the Flame. Checking in to see if anyone's seen an airplane over the island. No one else has seen an airplane, but if you have, could you call into me, please? Over. So what are you all hot and bothered about, Quan? Why is this plane so damn important?
It just is.
Big up Lapidus, man. Big him up.
I don't know where here is because this island's not on my charts.
Really?
Really.
Because there are some buildings over there. And animal cages. Down the beach, you can see a big island across the water.
Ben knows where we are.
So maybe you should get some new trucks.
Right now, I'm just trying to keep everyone here safe. So let's gather up some firewood.
If he wants to wait, let him. I said we search these buildings. Maybe they have a radio.
Maybe the Hydra station hadn't been built in the 70s yet.
Who wants to help me?
Or was maybe possibly still under construction. And that's why when we saw it 2 episodes ago at the beginning, it was all run down, obviously, because it's the present. Like, not run down, but like, uninhabited. Because of the events that played out during the present day Lost. So in 77, contacting all stations doesn't necessarily mean the Hydra one. Because maybe the island hadn't been occupied yet. But in the present, it exists because... I don't know.
Why are you following me?
Bro, he's an other man. You...
Where are you going?
Back to our island. You want to come?
Oh, Ben is back. The comedy tour is finished.
Full load? Almost. 2 of the recruits dropped out in the 11th hour. They didn't want to take the sedative for the trip. Can you tell Pierre for me? Hi. Hi.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Little one. Hi. Have you and Horace decided on a name? Yeah, we have. We're gonna name him Ethan.
Yeah, God bless him. God bless him.
Hey, buddy.
God bless Ethan.
So, when are you and Jim gonna have one of these?
I don't know. Timing's gotta be right.
Timing indeed has to be right. Yo, because Ethan interacted with Juliet,
The woman
right?
who told you how to come
Heaps
back.
of times.
Did she mention that it would be 30 years ago?
I was there at your birth.
Nope. Nope, she left that part out.
So what are we supposed to do now?
So Ethan was in the...
Listen, y'all gonna be the second batch of recruits coming in off the sub, pulling in the port right about now, so we ain't got much time. Nice suit, Doc. Not exactly island wear. Try this.
You want us to say we came in on the sub? How's that gonna work?
Everyone gets knocked out before the trip, so no one meets each other until we process them.
Fair play. That's why
We need to find
Juliet
the rest
hustled
of
the
people.
manifest.
If there was a plane, Jen will find it. So we got about 10 minutes to make intake, or y'all gonna be camping in the jungle for a long time. There ain't another batch of recruits due in for 6 months.
What do you think?
I think we should listen to Sawyer.
Trust
I
Sawyer,
love
man.
camping. Trust me. What I say, everything will be fine.
Jack, you gotta roll with this one, man.
Let's move.
Don't let the egos collide.
Just heard from the Looking Glass. They were the last station to check in. They got nothing but an incoming sub.
The Looking Glass.
Why don't you go home and I'll call you if something happens.
I wouldn't leave the flame unattended like that, man. Oh, Saeed.
Stop right there!
The Saeed landed on the island too.
Saeed? Jin. Where's son?
I don't know.
Shut up! Get down!
Say another word, and you're dead.
Play along, play along, play along. Saeed like the fuck?
Okay, so it's 1977. Yep. And you guys are all members of the Dharma Initiative. Yep.
It looks so off.
Well, you do realize those dudes get wiped out, right? I mean, I saw the pit where all the bodies got dumped.
What about it?
Aren't you gonna warn them? Aren't you gonna stop it from happening?
Whatever
I'm here
happened,
to play
happened.
Nostradamus to these people. Besides, Faraday's got some interesting theories on what we can and can't do.
You say Faraday? He's here?
Not anymore.
But yeah, what happened to Faraday? Where is he? He said not anymore. Welcome, recruits. Jack looks so out of place with the polo top. Namaste, namaste.
Work assignments.
Yeah, don't worry, I got it covered. Just remember to act a little doped up, because you just woke up from the sub.
If they start asking us questions we can't answer, like, who's president in 1977?
It's not a damn game show, Hugo. Besides, I'm gonna be in there to get your backs, all right? Let's smoke.
When Eloise said going back to the island, she left this out of the manifest, man. She left this out of the itinerary. Miles can't react here.
LaFleur, where have you been? I've been trying to reach you in the walkie.
I feel like Miles is the best at keeping in character.
What the hell are they doing here? They're new inductees. I'll explain everything later. Stop staring. Tell me what you damn from.
This is cinema.
It's Jin. There's a 14J at the Flame.
He was wandering in the jungle. Radzinski's taking care of him now.
What's he doing in our territory? It's a violation of the truce.
It's Saeed.
What? Son of a bitch.
Was anyone else with him?
No, he was alone.
He got misplaced after the sub, man. He came on the sub and just wandered off. That's the story.
I'm sorry, son, but waiting doesn't interest me much right now. There are 3 outriggers near here. I'm going to take one. So you can come along and help me row. Or you can stay here. Frankly, it makes no difference to me.
But my guy ends up knocked out on the Hydra
Where are
station
you staying?
when John comes back.
Main island. Is that where Jin is?
Honestly, I don't know. But that's where I'd start looking.
Son!
Over here!
Hello, Frank.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
I got worried when I couldn't find you. I saw him leaving. What are you doing out here?
Ben knows where there's a boat. I'm going back to the main island with him.
You don't think you can really trust this guy, do you?
Season 4 feels like a distant memory now, man. Like, so much has happened.
You ready?
Yes.
Son, I want you to think about this, okay? This guy is dangerous. Son, that boat I came here on, it was filled with commandos whose only mission was to get him.
And how'd that work out for everyone?
Woo! Widmore catching strays 30 years before. Or 30, no, still in the present.
Why don't you come with us?
I can't. I got a group of people I got to look after.
That's right, Frank. A captain's first responsibility is to his passengers. but I have people I have to take care of, too. There's a small dock about a half-mile due south across the water. It leads directly to a town where I used to live. There are resources there. So if anyone can help you and the rest of the plane get out of here safely...
This is actually knocks him the F out. So this is how he's asleep when Locke finds him. Okay.
Thought you trusted this guy.
I lied.
Hey, son. Taking a page out of Ben's book.
How are we gonna do this?
Shepard. Jack Shepard.
Here we go.
Hey, Jack. Have a seat.
Of course it isn't here.
What's that?
Your file. Could they be any more disorganized on the other side? Sorry. Namaste. I'm Pierre Chang. Welcome to the Dharma Initiative. How was your ride in?
It was fine.
Good. Who was your shuttle driver?
I'm sorry?
The shuttle from the sub. Who was your driver?
Oh, that was,
LaFleur.
It was LaFleur.
Yes. Good man, LaFleur. Runs a very tight operation. I'm sorry for the disorganization. The woman who was supposed to be processing you in had a baby last night. I got pulled out of my lab. Here it is. Your job assignment. You've been assigned to the shed.
Workman.
Roger Workman.
Based on your aptitude test, you'll be doing janitorial work.
Huh.
Maybe she's under a different
You're not
name
on my
because...
list. And you're not on the sub manifest either. Who's your recruiter?
Hold on, Phil. I just got the new list
Oh.
from Amy. Some
Ooh.
last-minute additions, including Miss Austin.
Alrighty then. She's all yours.
Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one.
I'm sorry for the mix-up. I'm Juliet.
Man.
Kate.
How can you not enjoy this?
Hi, Kate. Welcome to the island.
Everyone gotta win the Oscars. Everybody gotta win the Oscars. Live the lie. Live the lie. Live together, die alone.
Where is he?
Locked in the storage room.
Give me the key.
You need to know, LaFleur. He saw the model of the Swan. And he could have seen the survey of where we're building it.
Your point is?
He's a spy. This whole thing is an act, and we either play into it or we don't. We can end this right now.
What the hell are you talking about, Radzinski?
We shoot him.
You ain't the head of security, boy. The model of the Swan's crazy work.
Appreciate your input there, Quick Draw, but I want to talk to him first. Give me the damn keys.
So with him saying the model of the Swan, so the Swan's obviously station still hasn't been built yet, which makes me think that the second island, possibly the Hydra station, is still under construction or has not yet. They haven't made plans to build it yet. Hence, you know, the time disparities with 30 years previously. Even despite it being like half a mile, as Ben was saying. So, just a quick question before he talks with Saeed. Does that mean if Sun goes to the island now? Does that mean if Sun goes to the island across now where they are in 2007? Does that mean possibly they could meet 30 years later, Sawyer, 30 years later, Jack, 30 years later, Kate, they'll be older? Or does that mean they'll get sucked into a different pocket of energy and they'll be back in the 70s? That's interesting. So they must have got sucked into a different pocket of time, those specific individuals that Locke brought back.
I want you to listen real carefully to what I got to say. And if you do that, you'll be fine. Understand?
Give him a wink or something.
All right, let's start simple. Identify yourself as a hostile. The terms of the truce say you got to identify yourself as a hostile, or we got the right to shoot you.
We do not refer to ourselves as hostile. But yes, I am one of them.
Let's go. I'm taking him back to the barracks.
Oh, if you're taking him in, then I'm coming with you. This is a horrible mistake. I'm going to talk directly to Horace about this.
Fine, talk away.
This Radzinski fellow, you know, he ran a pretty tight ship with security too.
You want to remind me why the hell we're doing this?
Oh, so this is what they meant when they
Ben
said.
said if my husband is on the island, the best place to start looking for him is here.
Oh, I see. That's some advice you took before you whacked him in the head.
Okay, so I feel like what I was just talking about is going to be explained in this moment here with Son and Frank. Yeah, they're 30 years later. They're 30 years later. Okay, it's not a different pocket of any energy at all. They're actually 30 years later. My bad. Because the sub would possibly still be here.
Tell me you saw that.
I heard that. I don't need to see it.
Probably just an animal.
Nah, that's that.
Great.
So to them, this is the island 3 years later. They're going back to the island in real time. They're okay. Yeah, this is after everything with the smoke monster and Kimi.
I don't think we're gonna find your husband here. Maybe we ought to just head back.
And this is what they were talking about when Caesar said the captain ran away. Somebody home? I'm getting goosebumps. Is that Christian? That's gotta be Christian, right? I can see that head from anywhere, man. That's Christian.
Hello.
Yeah, it is.
Who the hell are you?
My name's Christian.
But this guy needs to... This guy's...
I'm looking for my husband. His name is Jin Kwan.
Follow me.
Brother, this guy got a higher body count than J-Lo, man. Okay, maybe he'll lead him on the right path, potentially. Potentially. Because he got a lot of explaining to do.
What is this place?
72, 76, 78.
Where is my husband?
Ah, here we go.
The class of 77. Don't tell me.
He's with your friends.
What are you talking about? What friends?
So if they went into this... So if they went into this room... If they went into
I'm
this...
sorry, but you have a bit of a journey ahead of you.
If they went into this room... While they were still on the island in Dharmaville...
Okay, ready? Everybody say... Namaste.
Namaste.
I'm a what?
Would they have seen themselves?
Okay. Right on.
Okay, that's interesting. They got a long-ass journey to get back to 77.
Okay, if I could get everyone to hold back, please. We have a minor security situation.
How's LaFleur gonna handle this?
I guess we found Saeed.
Saeed, the one in the interrogation room now.
All right, you can hang out here till we can figure out what the hell to do with you.
What are we gonna do with him?
Bring the man some damn food. We're not savages.
Can't Sawyer tell him to back the F off and let him have a one-on-one with him? Listen, that was I got that nod. I got this nod, sorry.
James LaFleur lives.
That's his house right there.
Thanks.
But I wouldn't call him James. He hates it.
I don't like this brother. I don't like this brother at all. He gonna rock up and see Juliet. Juliet gonna answer the door, man. Hi. Long time.
We're not supposed to know each other.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of the Dharma people are watching.
I was looking for Sawyer. I guess I came to the wrong house.
No. Come in.
Hey,
Evening,
reading
Doc.
his book.
I don't even know where to start. How about with Saeed?
Had no choice. He was running around in the jungle, got caught by my people.
My people.
See, that's how he can't tell the truth about how he got here. I had to improvise.
Improvise.
Uh-huh. For now, Saeed is safe, which is all that matters.
So where do we go from here?
I'm working on it.
Really? Because it looked to me like you were reading a book.
Hey, Jack, you need to chill, man. You in a time and place.
I heard once Winston Churchill read a book every night, even during the Blitz. He said it made him think better. It's how I like to run things, I think. I'm sure that doesn't mean that much to you. Back when you were called in the shots, you pretty much just reacted.
Impulse thinking.
See, you didn't think, Jack. And as I recall, a lot of people ended up dead.
I was talking
I
about
got
this
us off
before.
the island.
About the egos clashing.
But here you are, right back where you started. So I'm gonna go back to reading my book, and I'm gonna think. 'Cause that's how I saved your ass today. And that's how I'm gonna save Saeed's tomorrow. All you gotta do is go home and get a good night's rest. Let me do what I do.
I hope Jack doesn't compromise anything, man.
Ain't that a relief?
Yeah.
Keep the egos in check, please. There's Kate. There's Kate on her balcony. On her front veranda, sorry. They must have a lot of houses to introduce all these new recruits. Unless they bunk up. Got me thinking about the talk he had with Horace about, you know, can you really forget someone after 3 years? Can you really get over it after 3 years? And he
Hey,
said
Phil.
yes, but clearly he
I'm
hasn't.
just gonna go in there and deliver him a sandwich.
All right.
Yo, I was, is this young Ben?
Hello?
Because if it is young Ben, which I predicted earlier on,
Brought you a sandwich.
my word, how the roles have reversed from one of them. Remember that episode, one of
I
them?
didn't put mustard on it.
Or like,
But if you'd like some, I could get some.
it is.
This will be fine, thank you.
Are you a hostile?
Do you think I am?
What's your name?
So is that why Ben goes to Saeed
Saeed.
in the future?
What's yours?
I'm Ben.
Ah!
It's nice to meet you, man.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so, oh! Ah! So does that mean like, so say for instance, our characters, when they were stuck on the island in present time, and Jack was in Dharmaville with Zeke and stuff, say they decided to go into that room, where the like, that hall, where all the new recruits were inducted. If they walked into that room, would they have seen the class of 77 and seen themselves and be like, what the heck? Because whatever happened, happened. Does that make sense? Like, would they have gone into that room and seen the class of 77 photo and saw, what the heck? Why is Hurley there? Why is Jack there? Why is Kate there? Would that have happened? Would that happen? Or am I completely misjudging it? And does that mean, you know, we all know Ben is good at lying. Does that mean he remembered Saeed all along, and that's why he tends to gravitate towards more to Saeed? Or maybe that's why he recruited Saeed off the island? Has he kept that close to his chest all along? Like, that's a secret he has to, that's a secret he must never reveal. You know, him meeting an older Saeed when he was younger. Yeah, that's something he can never reveal because it's got to do all the time travel stuff, and that secret must be kept. Or he just completely forgot. Because I'm interested to see, I'm guessing, obviously, in due time, I will see how it all plays. Like, I was about to say but you guys have seen it. I will see how it all plays out, and I guess we'll see where our characters eventually end up. But man, what a run of episodes I have watched today. Those 3 episodes I have just watched. I have so many questions. This time travel stuff, man, it can get confusing. It can get confusing. But I'm here for the ride. I said it since the start. Since the very first pilot episode of Lost, I'm along for the ride. Oh man, like, and I love the callback to one of them, obviously. And I feel like it is a callback with, you know, before Ben was the prisoner, now Saeed is the prisoner, and Ben's the one visiting him. Obviously we know, you know, Ben's not who Ben is as of yet, but it's great stuff. It's great stuff, man. It's great stuff. It's great stuff. There's so much going on. I feel like a rewatch of this show would absolutely be insane. All the Easter eggs, all the tidbits to pick up. Oh, listen, it could get, I don't know if the writers are confusing themselves a little bit here, or they're trying to do too much. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, when you do stop, say like Sawyer, when you do stop and think and, you know, read a lot into it and read too much into it, you could easily nitpick or like probably pick apart the writing with all the time travel stuff, and it could be convoluted and absolutely confusing. But in the meantime, as I'm watching it in the present time, it's insane. I love watching it. And I hope you guys are loving these reactions. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless and peace.